In this video, we'll cover advanced features including building custom waterfalls and automating waterfall management. To learn more about basic waterfall setup, check out the Setting Up Your Waterfall video, part 1. So before we get into the demo, I'm going to give you a little bit of information on custom waterfalls. So custom waterfalls leverages waterfall segmentation and advanced targeting options that allow you to build unique waterfalls to drive stronger engagement and more revenue for a specific audience. For example, publishers can create specific waterfalls targeting users that are passing device ID versus those who don't. This allows them to target their waterfalls with appropriate price points per user group that will increase yield overall for the ad unit. This can be handled right out the Max UI with no additional dev work. Publishers with more sophisticated needs can use Max's flexible custom keywords for enhanced targeting. You can create unique waterfalls for use cases including optimizing the ad experience for your high-value users, or targeting certain networks to specific app versions. Perhaps those networks are experiencing crashes and you just want to target it away from certain app versions. Or you can target specific user groups at a premium price. Ineligible traffic will continue down to use the default waterfall configuration. So to create a custom waterfall, first click Create New Waterfall at the top of the default waterfall. In this case, we are going to create a waterfall for users who are not passing device ID. This is also called limit ad tracking on iOS devices. So I've named this waterfall limit ad tracking, and I'll click only devices without device ID present. Then we'll layer on any additional targeting that's needed. You have the option of copying the waterfall from your default waterfall or building a new one from scratch for these users. But if you're using the same networks, save yourself time and just let the waterfall be copied, the default waterfall be copied. Then hit Create New Waterfall. And now we see we have our limit ad tracking waterfall. It's copied over all the networks from my default waterfall. So your next step would be to go in and just make any updates. If you need to drop in new device IDs, you can do that now. New network IDs, you can do that here. Or toggle network off if you don't want it to run for that for this waterfall. For your mediated networks, you would do the same thing. You would drop in any new network IDs, and you probably would also be changing the CPM price. Users who are not passing their device ID tend to be lower value than those who do because advertisers don't have any information about them to be able to send them targeted ads. So once you're done making the updates to your waterfall, you'll hit save. And your waterfall is all saved. Another use case is you may be collecting information about your users through your app. For example, perhaps you have a food app, and so you're able to determine which users like apples, which users like bananas, which users like oranges. If you're collecting the information about your users, you can pass that information up to Max in the form of a keyword, and then you're able to target that keyword within the Max UI. Therefore, you can build a waterfall targeting specifically that user group. To learn how to pass those keywords to Max through the SDK, you can check out our data passing documentation within our developer documentation. So the first step is to create a new waterfall. This one we'll say we're going to target our orange eating users. So we'll name this waterfall oranges. We'll layer on any additional targeting we need to, but then we'll skip down to advanced targeting. So we talked about interest-based keywords, which is the bananas, the oranges and bananas. You can if you're collecting information, basic information like age and gender, you can pass those up as the form of keywords, and then you can target them in the UI as well. And this is where you would do that. Specifically for keyword targeting though, we'll hit enabled and we'll drop the keywords in here. So keyword targeting needs to be done as a key value pair. A key value pair is really just a word, a colon, and another word. And it would need to match exactly how you're passing it up through the SDK. Also, if you want to target a specific user group, you'll hit plus. We'll say user oranges, indicating that I'm trying to target my orange eating users. If we wanted to target multiple users, you can do that too. You just say comma plus user colon apples and so forth. You can do this as much as you need to. Let's say that you wanted to target everybody except orange eaters. Then you would hit the minus button, and then you would just type in that keyword, key value pair again. So user orange. Once you're done, you hit create new waterfall. And now your new waterfall is created, and you can do the same exercise as like making sure you update your IDs. Once done, you would save that waterfall. For whatever reason you needed to delete the waterfall, click these 3 dots, and then you can hit delete waterfall. So when you're done, you hit save, and you're all set. The next piece we'll talk about is waterfall automation. So save time by automating your waterfall management. Many developers make frequent adjustments to their app's monetization strategy in waterfalls, and this can be super time consuming, especially for those traditional non-bidding networks where you may be running multiple network placement IDs. We have 2 features that are great for developers to reduce this manual work associated with managing a waterfall and focus on building the best apps. So the first is our Ad Unit Management API. It automates your daily monetization tasks. Create ad units, apps, update waterfalls, set up new A/B tests, promote those tests, duplicate waterfalls within the app. You can do that all within the API. Right now, we're looking at the documentation within our developer documentation to give you more information on how to do this. Large and small publishers alike can easily connect to our API to their business intelligence tools to automate these actions in Max. To learn more, you see we have documentation. You can go ahead and navigate to it. The next feature is our bulk ad unit CSV. So we're going to go back into the Max UI, go into the left nav, go under CSV tools, and hit Ad Unit Manager. The bulk ad unit CSV provides an easy way for you to make bulk changes to your waterfall without the need of an API connection. You can download your waterfall configurations as a CSV file, add and remove and make changes to your ad partners and pricing, and upload that file back into Max. This is a great option for indie devs that may not have an API connection to work with, but still need an easy and efficient way to manage their waterfalls. So to access this tool, you navigate to this page and you click Export Ad Unit. We'll see my ad unit is exported. Here is the file. And you can see all the information for my waterfalls are included here. Is the network enabled? Is it not enabled? All the network IDs, CPM price, everything you need to make changes, bulk changes to your waterfall. Once you're done, you just import it by either dragging and dropping it into this page or just uploading it. And those changes will take effect. And if they can't, you will get an error message. We can go ahead and test that. So drop it in. We can see that I have an error message that I have a different site ID that should, I need to update. Keep in mind that this is bulk changes. So, this is across all your ad units, and it needs to, it saves you time from having to switch from multiple pages. If you just want to make a change to one ad unit, it's probably best for you to just pop into the UI and just make them directly. Also note at this point, direct sold changes are not supported, but you can update all your networks with no problem.